Hey guys, Mac Pattern Traders. I haven't made a video in a while, but let's go over quickly what I think BTC is about to do and how I'm playing it. So I've been a little bit quiet lately because I've been mostly sitting in my spot that I added down here. I wasn't doing leverage trades. It's just too choppy, man. Why even bother losing money, you know? So quickly, let's go over the logical areas of interest. Hold on. Okay, so we accumulated in this range for about a month and a half. Let's just call it the Elon range, right? It took extension. So normally you would take the swing high from this point and this low, right, to give you your extensions. That would be the logical thing to do, which is not wrong. It's right, right? And we probably topped out at the 316. I don't know what we topped out, but let's see, 316. Yeah, we're above it. But so next target is 53.1. But I want to show you guys something else, that if you take the higher low, the Elon, and then the main higher low that led to the breakout, which is right there. We hit the 2 extension. How about log? What's going on with log? Nothing. Okay. We hit the extension. We're above the 2 extension. Next possible area of interest is your 53,000, 54,000, and then your final target is 56,000. The reason why I say final target is because you don't really go from 0 to 2.6 without getting 2.618 without getting a retracement. It's very hard to see that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's very hard to see that, right? So usually, if it does happen to crap out anywhere between this trouble area and this targeted area right here, you do happen to get a retracement somewhere back down to the 1.618 or the 1.2, right? That's just the way it works, whether we like it or not, right? So those are the targets above us. If you take the fib retracements, not the extensions, of the whole range from top to bottom, and then you put on this 618, the 2. I don't know what the 2 is, man. This Jesus Christ. Where's the 2? Where's the 2? Where's the 2? Let's put this over here. The 2. So we are above the 618, which was 50,050, and now we're targeting 55K, which fits perfect with this fib level, the 54. So our next target, if this holds, if this retracement holds, if the 618 holds, will be 54.7. So let's assume $55,000. Okay? Makes sense, guys? Again, you don't want to really fade something that's been consolidating for a fucking month, right? Guys, if this consolidated for a whole month, do you really think that they're going to just nuke it right away? Literally, we've been in this range for a month, like 40-something days or 35 days. So from the breakout until here, it's only been 30%. Dude, if we consolidate it for a month, you're not going to just nuke it after 30% gain. You want to get at least 50, 60 out of that, right? Which will put us roughly about that 59, 60K range. Either way, dips are for buying, guys. Don't be bearish. Unless we get some kind of pretty terrible event across the whole globe, dips are for buying. Right, you guys see this now. Makes sense? Okay, so now how do you play this with your... Oh, so annoying. I gotta change this. Hold on, guys. Please bear with me. I want to be able to show you guys what I do, what I'm talking about. I'm not going to drag the video on too long, but just bear with me. Okay, so guys, this is my micro time frame analysis, right? So I know it's a little messy, but just bear with me for a second. You have your Monday high, weekly open, and Monday low. I'm not going to start drawing lines, but just visually see it real quick because I don't want to make the video too long. Anything above Monday high is instant long. Anything above weekly open is instant long. We tried to get under weekly open. We deviated, which was a perfect bearish scenario. Seeing it from a clean chart. Let me show this to you, 15-minute. Just watch this for a second. So we were over here. Weekly open obviously is gold, right? Makes sense. So we were over here. We got above it, and then we deviated. But not only did we deviate, we literally ran the fucking highs across the whole board, right? See, nothing behind us. We ran the highs across the whole board with this wick over here. So that's how you know how bearish. So we ran the highs, we nuke under, we break under weekly open, but then daily open saved us. This is daily open. Saved us. Obviously, I went long because of the daily open, and then we are here where we are right now. Now, what do I see? I see a flag, but I see weakness. So be very careful. That's your flag, right? I see that we are due for a small little dumpy. Right? This could easily break up, without a doubt, but just be careful. It's a flag, so it's bullish in regards to the pattern that's being played out. But anyway, so overall, given the fact that it did trick us into thinking that this is bearish, it broke out to the top side. But this whole move up is being driven by leverage. This whole move up is being driven by leverage. So I don't know how. Let's just say how solid this move is. This looks like it's gonna roll, blop, and just roll right back down. But if you look at it from a micro stance, right, we are still sitting above. We're still sitting above the VWAP, sorry, the daily VWAP, which is over here. As long as we're above this, we're bullish, and we are on a SR flip. So as long as we're above the black line, I have nothing to worry about, right? Doesn't matter what kind of what kind of picture this thing is painting. Even though if this is looking like a little rounded top, doesn't matter. We're still above the daily VWAP, which means that algorithms are going to keep pushing this up until we lose this, and then we are above the SR flip, which is perfectly fine to me. To me, this is an SR flip because this was a wick that took out previous all these highs. Now, what happens if we do happen to break under the daily VWAP? Well, then you want to target most definitely your previous daily VWAP and your daily open down here, which is going to be $48,000 to $49,000, and you also have your weekly open as leverage. So, what other confidence do we have? Well, we have the daily, the 1 hour OB. What is an OB? It's a block that sits at an area where consolidation took place and price got pushed above to break market structure. So this was the last down candle before we broke the market structure. This is your market structure, and now we are on top of it. So this is the candle that led to the break on top. You don't want to see price go under this, otherwise it's going to ruin everything from the lower time frame. If price does happen to go under this, then we're kind of fucked. So draw your trend line and see if you can find some confluence. Right? Now, there you go. So if we do happen to get back into this range, you don't want to see us lose this trend line. Very simple, very easy. It's not rocket science, guys. I'm painting the easiest picture you could possibly imagine. Okay, now delete this, right? Again, you don't want to see us under this $49,000 range, right? If you're bullish, sorry. And if you want to be even more precise, lose the weekly open at 48 and change will be very troublesome for the bulls. You do not want to see us get under there. Now, only thing that worries me is that Monday low, right? That big wick needs to get filled one way or another. So maybe it'll go further up before it comes down, or maybe it'll come down from here. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm more on the bullish side versus the bearish side from a macro stance. Micro-wise, it's a little worrisome. It's lagging. It's taking its time, so I don't know what it's going to do. If you look at it from a... Let's get rid of this. But sir, we're in a rising wedge. Rising wedges are bearish. They've been breaking up the whole time, guys. So you could do it this way, you could do it this way, or you could do it this way. I did it this way. The reason why I did it this way was because I had multiple rejections there, right? So I even had it from over here, but my main one was this right here. The reason why I put this is because we did happen to take all these highs. That means that this level became important, 48.9. That's why I don't want to see it go under that again. So if you look at it from this perspective, everybody was saying, oh, this is bearish, this is bearish, this is bearish, because it's making some kind of wedge. Yeah, they're not the most intelligent human beings. That we're in a bull market, guys. We're in a bull trend. Not bull market, bull trend. Oh, whatever. You want to call it the bull market, call it bull market. So more likely than not, they are ascending supports, guys. Ascending supports, guys. Ascending supports. Now, what happens when you have ascending supports? You go further up. Now, take your little beautiful fib extension. Grab your... I don't know who that is, but it's got to be important for them to... Yeah, grab your fib extension. Bottom, top, bottom. right? 3 points, guys, 3 points. Always remember that. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. And then what happens? Where are we? We are at the 1-to-1 extension. So what happens when you go to the 1-to-1 extension? More likely than not, you get a reversal. Micro. This is all micro, guys. Micro reversal. Okay, where's the micro reversal going to go to? Ideally, you don't want to see it go under the 618. So retracement back down to this. Maybe worst case scenario to the 0.5, and then go back up like that, right? And then target this cluster of fib levels. 5.3, 5.4, 5.5 are your next upside levels, which still look good to me, guys. Still look good to me. Hold on. ADD, real quick. Kava, because I'm sitting in Kava long. So let me see something. I like this. Sorry, guys. ADD, I know. But bear with me because I'm sitting in some pretty... Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll go over some altcoins that I'm in after the video. I loaded some XRP too. I'll tell you why and everything. After I finish my BTC analysis and my ETH analysis and my Litecoin analysis. So guys, you see what I'm looking at right now. A quick dump is healthy. We need it. Oscillators are calling for it. They look like shit. Look at the 15-minute. I'm pretty sure we have some sell signals here when I put them on right now. We did happen to get a 1 hour cross on the RSX. That's not really the best sign. So yeah, you go down, go up. That'll be your main short. For the micro, I'm not shorting. My red button has been disabled since we broke out of the Elon range. I don't care for it. Even if it's for protection of capital, I don't need it. It's not worth it for me. I don't want the headache. So what I do is, if I do happen to scalp a short, it's strictly just to accumulate extra BTC, right? Because I'm scalping on Prime, so Prime gives me BTC and payouts. So TMA bands. Delete all this. You know what? I'm not going to delete all this because I want you guys to see the fib levels. Hold on. Delete this. Okay, this is the trend line that I want you guys to keep on your chart, right? This black line. Just don't remove this black line. Keep it on because it's very important. There's also one more trend line I want you guys to add on the 4 hour. See, that's the upper extended trend line, which means that that's the trend line that needs to not break. Otherwise, we're definitely coming down to low 40,000s. And truth be told, this black line shouldn't even be here. It should be here at the breakdown, right? Because this is the breakdown level. This little OB, this white one, that's the breakdown level, right? So you lose this black trend line, which is also the 4 hour TMA band, which always supports us if we're macro bullish. You lose this nonsense. You're coming down here. I don't care what anyone tells me. You're coming down here. You're not stopping here. You're not stopping here. You're not stopping here. Yeah, you might get a reaction and then go back up to retest it. But overall, end goal is down here if you lose this trend line. Okay? All right, cool. Now, everything looks beautiful, right? Throw on your sell signals. 4 hour sell. Okay. Let's get rid of this other nonsense. We don't need this right now. And let's go to your 1 hour. What does your 1 hour tell you? 1 hour tells me double sell signal, a little worrisome. Shit. That means that we're probably going to come for a little retracement. If we do happen to get a retracement, this is my target. Let's make this green. Boom. Make this green, which is going to be the 6-1. Remember, I always told you, when you reject off the 1-to-1 extension, you usually target the 618. If you're freaking crazy bullish, you don't go under the 786, right? But the 618 is a very logical area for you to have some bids. Okay, back to business. Now, 15-minute time frame. We are riding the 15-minute TMA band. Those of you who know me know that when you ride the 15-minute TMA band, you are bullish. The minute you lose this, your next target is the green, right here. Green band, top, bottom. So be very cautious if we lose the mid TMA band on the 15-minute. 10-minute and 5-minute don't really give me much. I mean, you can watch them, but 15-minute is my go-to. At 15 and my 20-minute, I want to be above the 15 and 20-minute mid TMA band. Absolutely want to be above this under all circumstances. Okay, cool. That's my micro view, guys. Okay. There's also one more trend line that I want to put. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. It's this right here. Guys, I want to tell you one thing. That we are going to be all successful and all probably millionaires within the next couple of months. You know how I know this? Because I'm confident that we're going to make it. Okay, cool. So lose one trend line, grab the next, right? That's just the way it works. This trend line has been holding us up since the Elon move. I wanted to show you guys the major one that was from down here. There's one down here that I want to extend. I'm going to make this green because this is the macro trend line. I know people don't like trading with trend lines. Either do I, but you can't neglect this. Fuck. You can't neglect this green line. So the longer we take to tap, we're going to tap this green line, guys. One way or another, it's going to happen. Just be prepared for it. The longer we take to tap this green line, whether it comes from here or whether it comes from over here, the longer it takes for us to tap this, the higher our floor gets, right? So if we take another month to tap this, give or take, that means that our floor is going to eventually become 40,000. I can't see us breaking this green trend line until we macro top. Meaning macro top, meaning we're going to start a micro, like little bear cycle and whatnot. So be very cautious. You lose the first black, target the second black. Lose the second black, you target the green. Just everything in between here is all noise. Ignore it and just come straight for the green. Okay? Makes sense? Good. Perfect. Now keep these lines on your chart. They're very important. I don't care if you don't like trading with trend lines. It's basically baby proof, bro. It gives you a nice little area of interest for you to be able to purchase more Bitcoins. Okay? Done. Micro's done. Day and night, huh? Hold on, guys. Done it's at night. 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. All right, where are we now? Okay. Trend bars. Get rid of this. Okay, now what did I tell you guys in the previous videos? Once your daily turns white, you long, right? So there's a reason why we went long. Look at this. Candle turn white, we longed. Candle turn white, you long. Candle turns white, you long. Don't doubt it. Don't fight it. Go with the trend, guys. Look at the 12-hour. Look when the 12-hour turned white. Elon was the guy who turned these candles white. Turn white, you run, you buy. Don't question it. You turn black, you short. Don't question it. You don't want to use this sub 12-hour unless you're scalping. Like the 15-minute gives you a really good visual from a scalp perspective with your TMA bands. Right? See, this is so disgusting, bro. These guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to put my version of this on here because it's terrible. I can't really. We'll just tell John to just make my version and call it a day. Cross, save. Boom. Okay, so the way I use the sub. I don't use the trend bars unless it's 12-hour plus, but when I'm scalping, I love using them because then it tells me that if I get a sell signal, for example, on a time frame, like I got one on the 30-minute, right? So now I know that there's a potential that this whole cluster right here, even though it's flagging, could potentially be distribution as opposed to reaccumulation. Then I look at my oscillators. Oh shit, my oscillators just put in a head, right? This is a head, which means that this is going to go for one full hole at the top. So I'm not going to short this, right? This is pretty logical. Look at this big gap that we have here. Big gap. They still have to come up here and then reject. That'll be your decent short, right? Or basically a decent take profit zone to re-up afterwards, right? That's the way I play it, man. Makes sense? I told you guys in the Discord the other day when I told you guys watch the 15-minute MSTX cross. Well, okay, so here we are. This is the MSTX cross. People were shorting for whatever reason. It's cool. I'm not going to judge anybody, but dude, you cannot short when your MSTX is bottomed. I told you guys, once we cross, we're bullish. We crossed. There you go. That was the bottom. 47,000. We're up like $4,000 from there, right? At least what, 10%, give or take? Yeah, almost, right? The indicators were built for a reason, to help you guys use them, right? So I told everybody in the chat yesterday, I mentioned it many times, watch for your 15-minute MSTX cross. There you go. This is the bottom. Literally was the bottom, right? What's next, guys? Okay, next now we're looking at 4-hour. 4-hour sell signal. I should be worried, right? We had it here too, but no, I'm not going to be worried. You know why? Because this thing still has a little more room. It has. Look where this candle came, right? We already sloped down. We're sloping up right now, so I'm gonna ignore it for the time being. Can we go higher? Can we go lower? Sure, but it's gonna be another dip to be both back up to go freaking further up, right? This thing still hasn't curled. It's still pointing up. So everything looks good, man. Everything looks good, guys. I want more upside. I want like $55,000, $60,000. Hopefully, I am going to go into cash sometime in this weekend. I'll tell you that much. So I don't know if the pump up is going to get rejected this weekend or early next weekend, or sorry, early next week. But I do have some kind of bearish analysis for the end of the week. Hold on, guys, phone call. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I don't know where I left off, but the way I used, I don't know what I was talking about, but the way I use my trend bars is I scalp them on lower time frames, like the 15-minute time frame. Sorry about that. I don't know what I was talking about before, but I'm just going to repeat what I was trying to express my thoughts. So if it's black, I look for signals or for resets. Right? We have a reset here. It's black. So now, if I were to get into a long, I'll put my stop loss under the 15-minute TMA band, and then I will compound on that long the minute we turn white, or the minute we get above this trend line, right? Because we have a 15-minute reset over here. We have a decent looking. You don't have this indicator, so I can't really express my thoughts on it, but this looks very bullish right here, this little indicator, which means that we're probably going to go up and break and do it this way and go above the TMA bands. I mean, the DMX bands, right? So that's how I play it on micros. In regards to the high time frame, I look for signals and confluence. So, for example, my 12-hour, once it turned white, right? Once it's you got your buy signal, all you need to do is to get into and your reset and your crossover, right? All you need to do is wait for the white candle to confirm the uptrend, and that's it. Now, if we do happen to get a black candle on your 12-hour, this is the deal, right? Wait for the black candle to play out the way it played out over here. Hold on, I'll show you. Trend bars. So if you look at the 4-hour, the breakdown was here. This is the breakdown, right? See this OB over here? That's a breakdown. This is your OB that led to the breakdown. Very evident, right? Good. Go to your 12-hour. So now you're at the 12-hour zone. What happens now? Well, you have two options. This is why I use the TMA bands, and I love them. You always bounce off the 12-hour TMA band, right? Always, 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 unless you're bearish. So if you're bullish, you assume that you will bounce off that. There you go. It's going to be over here, right? $41,000. You bounce off, you go back up, you retest the breakdown, which is over here, and if your candles are black, you know that you're probably going to reject. When you reject off this, you want to wait until you break your 12-hour mid-TMA band. If you break your 12-hour mid-TMA band on the rejection, then you want to target the green zone. You're not going to get under the green zone. You're not going to get under the green zone. You know why? Because that's going to be breaking the daily mid-TMA band. In a bull run or a bull trend, it's very unlikely that you break the mid-daily TMA band. If you do happen to break the mid-daily TMA band, you want to target the green zone. Let me show you guys now. Again, if you guys have these indicators, there's no way that you're not making money. It's impossible to not make money if you have these indicators. So we look at the last time, COVID, right? This is COVID down here. COVID, right? COVID, right? Okay. When was the last time we touched the bottom green TMA band? Right here, September, $9,000. We have yet to retest it. So you're telling me that we're going to break through this? We're not. That's your floor, man. That is your fucking floor. So don't be scared, guys. Listen to me. This is the massive opportunity for everybody to make a lot of money in the upcoming months. Me included, you included. Be very disciplined. Have sleep well, eat well, so your mind is clear, so you're not foggy. Don't chase, don't FOMO. A lot of friends that I have been FOMOing. They lost their ass. Be very, very disciplined. The price will always come back to levels where you can reload, right? So if we do happen to get a dump back down here, I want to make you rest assured that chances are we're not going to break this green zone. And if we do happen to break the green zone, for whatever reason, if we do, look at your next level. Is your 2-day TMA band, the mid one, right? When was the last time we tapped the 2-day mid TMA band? Down here, I think it was 9,000, 10,000. All right, if we do happen to go back down here, let's label this 2-day mid TMA. Buy this blind. Okay, don't buy this blind, but you know what I'm saying, man. Right? You know what I'm saying. Let's make this a little more presentable. There we go. Okay. Now, where is this? Oh, coincidentally, look where it is. It's on the daily green zone. So if we do happen to come down here, it's going to be pretty easy for me to punt longs here. Look at the 3-day. Where's the 3-day? Oh my God, it's a beautiful OB. Even more confluence. That's a block. It's an OB block, right? It's the last down candle before we broke the structure to the top side. All right, under this level, where's our next support? The 3-day TMA band currently is at $25,000. Let's see what happened in the past. Let's go to Bitstamp. Bitstamp. Okay, 2014 bull run. What do? We tap this TMA band 1 time, 2 times, and then, last but not least, before we had our final blow off top, and then we died after that, right? So let's see how many times we've tapped it yet. We have yet to tap it. We will top it. This is what I'm telling you guys. The real bull run hasn't even started yet because we haven't even gotten our first fucking touch on the 3-day TMA band. This is all just basically a bull trend going up to knock us back down, to create a massive reaccumulation range, which will lead to a massive run up after 2023. So guys, the best advice I can give you: protect your capital, increase as much BTC stack as you possibly can. You don't have to invest in it, just scalp towards it, right? Just keep making moves to accumulate more BTCs. I don't think we're gonna get under the Elon I'll show you right now. Sorry, that was not the 3-day. This is a 3-day, right? So that's your 2-day, right? Your 3 days over here. So that means that every month that goes by, this 3-day, let's put this 3-day. 3-day, 2-day. This is a very simple investment strategy. If you're not day-to-day trading, or if you want to invest into BTC, this is not financial advice, but this is how I'm playing it with additional capital that I'm bringing into the market. I have not brought additional money into the market since originally COVID, because I've been making my profits through scalps. But I do have a lot of money on the side waiting to come into the market. I'm not going to touch that until we get our first retest of the 3-day TMA band. That's when I'm going to enter the market. I don't care if that's at 70,000, 60,000, 50,000, or 20,000. I know for a fact that when we do happen to touch this 3-day TMA band, it's going to offer a massive move up, because it has been doing that in the past. All right? It's been doing that in the past, guys. It's been doing that in the past, right? So that's what I'm waiting for, to bring more money in. Now, in regards to additional add-ons, look how we've been writing the daily red zone. This is going to offer a nice little support, which is also the beautiful right there. Look how beautiful that is. It's your previous breakout, and then you have this red cluster over here, your red TMA top, your red TMA bottom. Chances are it's not going to break on the first attempt, and if it does break on the first attempt, you have your support, the daily TMA band. Again, daily TMA band. So it all comes down to you having this beautiful indicator as a ceiling and as a floor for you to be able to make your high time frame investments. You can use it on low time frame too. It works beautifully, right? It works beautifully. So for example, we did a double bottom on the red. We don't really break red 4 hour. We don't really break the 4 hour TMA band. We don't. The green part. We don't really break it, right? Let me get rid of all these. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna leave them on because you need to see this, but I'll do it this way. This is your 2-day, and then this is your 3-day. Delete this and delete this, right? 2-day. Look how simple this is to swing and to play high time frame. I'll even do it on another asset for you guys. I'll talk about Litecoin and XRP soon. So double bottom, right? Double bottom on the 4 hour bottom green zone. You're not gonna just roll over and break this. It's a 4 hour. 4 hour TMA bands are strong. So where is our current 4 hour TMA band? It's at the low 40 range, no? Where is, I don't know where it is. Where is this? Yeah, $43,000. So if we do happen to roll down here for whatever reason, right? If we do happen to roll down here, this is a safe purchase. Safe purchase. Yeah, you might get a wick down here to fill some of this candle up, right? Again, this is the level of interest because that's your breakdown level, right? And then you have your trend line that goes up here, and then you have your second trend line that is the main one, the one that I wanted everyone to put on their chart, which is from down here. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Wait, was that one? Yeah, that was that one, right? The main trend line that should most definitely give you guys a decent support area wherever this falls. And you have another one this way. There you go. Extension to the right. Right? These are the two trend lines these are the two macro trend lines. If we happen to lose this micro one, I'm gonna paint these guys neon, so it makes sense for you. Oh, wait, what's going on over here? Wait, what is this? A pitchfork? I don't want a pitchfork. What did I do? What's wrong with me? There you go. 2 neon green lines absolutely will hold us. BTC should not go under those ever again unless we have a macro top. Macro top. So we lose these trend lines, for example. Come here. Come here. Right? So this is always going to support us no matter what happens. Until these things break, don't talk to me about shorting. Don't talk to me about being bearish. We're not. We're bullish. We have a lot of support under us, right? And then again, we also have the 2-day under us, the 2-day TMA band, the 3-day under us. We're just basically flying. Buy the dip. Do not be scared to buy the dip. Done? Make sense? All right, oscillator-wise, look how much room the 12-hour has. See how we're building up? This thing has to kiss. This has to go like this if you want to be bearish. So we have a lot of room to fill. 12-hour DMX looks bearish though. This looks like it could potentially be leading to a small little dumpy. See this algo fire? I don't like that over here at this potential area. Let me see the 5-day. 5-day looks, let me delete everything because this is crazy. 5-day looks like it is, ooh, we have a decent amount of room here. Big gap, it's got to fill before I start getting worried. First top, second top, third top. We're on a third little poke, which is a little worrisome because if you look at it from a macro perspective, first top, second top, third top, and it led to a dumpy. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1, 2. Ooh, this next one is gonna be the dump, guys. Oh fuck, man, this next top will be a little worrisome, guys. I don't want to see that. Jesus, yeah, same thing with this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Then it led to a dumpy. So we are at our first. We're at our second. We are at our third right now. Be very careful. But anyway, look at the buy zone. 43,000 to 45,000. So we shouldn't get under this. Right? We should be okay, regardless. So 43 to 40, 43 to 45 will put us. Oh yeah, we should be okay, guys. We should be okay. We shouldn't get under that. 3-day. Where's the 3-day buy zone? 3-day buy zone is 42 to 45,000, which puts us at 42 to 45,000, which puts us at. Oh, 3-day looks like it could potentially reject here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Guys, be careful this weekend. Be careful this weekend because there could potentially be a dump. And if there is a dump, I told you guys where to re-up. So be careful. I'm gonna announce it on Twitter in a little bit too. Be careful because these look a little worrisome right now. Even though I'm bullish, just be careful. Just be careful. This is our third poke. Remember what I told you guys when you start counting tops, right? 1 top, 2 top. This is our third top with God mode. Be careful. I'm not saying it's gonna reject here and die, but just be careful. Be careful. All right. At least this looks bullish. You have that. You got the macro. Let's go 2 week. 2 week bottom. Top. Okay. OB. Mid 35s is an instant buy. Monthly. Okay, I'm gonna make this very clear to you guys, just so you guys can know. If the monthly candle, for whatever reason, does happen to close under $41,000, for whatever reason, just say it does. Say it does. I know it's not, but just say it does. Then you have a very high possibility of going back to your weekly liquidity range, which is down here. 1, 2, 28,000 to 30,000. Is this gonna happen? Nah, dude. I'm not for it. I don't even think that's very low probability that's gonna take place. Very low probability that takes place, right? The monthly looks bullish as fuck. But for whatever reason, if it does happen to S&P, this candle, we're gonna be in trouble because you have a high probability of opening up the doors for lower liquidity, which is that, right? Because if you look at it from a 3 week and 2 week, look at that. A lot of liquidity down there, guys. A lot of liquidity down there. Okay, cool. Now you get the macro view. of what I'm looking at. Otherwise, it still looks bullish as fuck, so don't worry about it. Litecoin, I'm heavy in Litecoin. I love it. Everything looks beautiful. Look at the weekly. Guys, if you have debt, school debt, home debt, car debt, if you need to help out your family, your wife, your kids, your mother, whatever the kid, or you just want extra money to go buy a car, and you want financial advice, I won't give it to you. I won't give you financial advice. But what I'm going to do with my money, not what I want you to do, but with my money, is try to collect 1,000 Litecoins. So now what happens? You break down this level, you retest it, you reject, come down, you break market structure, you create a fucking accumulation range down here, you go back up, go back down, go back up, retest it, reject, support holds you. That's support, right? Remember this? This support. Support holds you over here, and then we go and we break above it, and then we retested it. So 1, 2, 3 touches. Officially, this becomes your floor. It's a 3-touch pattern. What do we say about 3-touch trend lines, 3-touch horizontal lines? They become patterns. So I don't want to see a weekly candle under 186, although we could definitely get a candle down here, a wick down here, right? We could still definitely get a wick down to the 130, 150 range, but I could safely assume that LTC under 130 with a weekly candle close, probably never again. And you want to target we're at the 618 right now. You see how beautiful that is? Anyway, you want to target the 2.6, which is up here. 350. 350, bro. 350. $350. So that's what I'm targeting. Alright? Everything looks beautiful, guys. There's nothing worrisome yet unless BTC croaks and rolls over. Everything looks amazing. Okay, that being said, LTC on the micro extension, bottom, wick. Of course, it didn't work out because TV is crappy right now. All right, we hit the 0.88. That's an algo one, but I'm not satisfied. I want to see the one-to-one extension get slapped. The one-to-one extension gets hit, then we could have safely assumed that we're officially above high time frame SR flips right here. So chances of us coming back down here, micro-wise, unless BTC rolls over, is unlikely. You know, we did sweep the low, so I'll tell you why I was along LTC. We created a bottom over here, which probably is a TMA band low. See, there you go. Can't make this up, guys. We went up and we swept everything up here, right? So this low led to this high that swept everything. Now officially this low becomes very important. Now what did we do? We came back and we swept that low. So now unless this low is taken at 200, LTC is bullish. Not that it wasn't, but I'm just giving you basically an ultimatum that we should not see LTC under this unless the whole market takes a shit. So you can move stop losses over here if you're in from down here. Right? So I'm just holding. I'm targeting higher and higher. Ultimately, 250, 260 is my target for LTC. Ethereum looks like pure shit, but I am still holding it. Hold on, let me see if I'm still in it. Actually, I hope I am because I put stop losses. 1 second. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I have to manage the port because I don't want to lose my ass right now, you know? Okay, sorry about that. So Ethereum looks like shit to me, man. I know everyone's like, oh my god, we're bullish, we're bullish. We are bullish, but it looks like shit to me. Why does it look like shit to me? Well, because it took Monday high, man. It swept all of Monday highs, right? And then it just fucking nuked. But weekly open kept us above. Very bullish. Anyway, so until we get back above Monday high, I don't like it. I'm in it, I just don't like it. Looks like shit to me. This could easily be around the top, and then it just pukes right back lower to like daily open down here. Because usually what happens is when your weekly open offers a bounce, you go back up, you retest monthly open, and then if you can't get above it, you come back down and you retest the daily open. That's what usually takes place, right? Let's see what happens. But anyway, it doesn't look good to me yet until we get above Monday high. If we do happen to get above Monday high, I want you to target, I think it's 8.8, 18.8, right? 18.8, 18.8, yeah, 18.8, 18.83. Nice, BTC is going up. Good, 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 good. Go. 18.8, and then after that it's 1900s. Like that. Okay, makes sense. How I got that: swing low, swing high, swing low, and then these are your extensions. Very easy, very simple. Don't forget, guys, we have an untapped weekly open down here. Where's your VWAPs? As long as we're running the daily VWAP, we should be okay. Ooh, we have an untapped weekly. Okay, let me tell you this then. Let me put this on the map too, so you guys are aware of this. So let me get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, this. Okay. And let's open up the weekly, the PT range. Okay, Monday high, right? Monday high, Monday low, weekly open. Okay, where's my daily open? Actually, I want the daily open. Hold on. Daily open. Where is it? What the fuck? Oh, the daily open is the previous day VWAP. Oh my god, crazy confluence here. So if we do happen to reject here, which looks like we are, for whatever reason, and we can't get above Monday high, and we break weekly open, don't get too bearish until we lose this level, right? 1780s. If we lose 1780s, all hell is going to break loose, but don't get too bearish until we lose this level. 1780s is going to be a significant level. I will buy it. I'm buying 1780s. And after I buy 1780s, I'm going to take my fib extension and go from the higher low to the high, to the higher low, and I'm going to target 18, yeah, same levels, 1880s right here. Target 1, and then target 2, right? If it happens to be that we get rejected here and come back down and we punt longs here. Let's hope that one lines up that. Okay, makes sense? I'm in XRP. I'm actually pretty heavy in XRP. I'll tell you why. So I'm originally in XRP from down here. You guys know that. But I added to my XRP longs. I went pretty heavy on them because I'll show you guys. Invalidation is very clear, very easy. Okay, so you see this little ascending support pattern that we keep doing, right? Ascending supports, ascending supports, ascending supports. If we happen to puke over and roll down, for example over here, as long as this daily open holds, we should be good, right? There's too many highs over here that are untouched. We need to go get them. So how would I play this if I was new in the game and I wasn't already in in longs? Sorry. Buy the retest. Buy the retest. You're gonna get a retest, right? You're going to get a retest. So how would I play this? Well, let's be honest. You have a trend line here. You just broke above. Alright. So for whatever reason, if we happen to come down here and retest this daily open, let me see what the VWAP is first off before I start talking nonsense. There you go. The VWAP is down here, right? So this is going to be a very interesting level. This and this. So 51 cents and 52 cents. Very interesting level for XRP. If we happen to get back down there, I will punt additional longs and I will target weekly open. So either or, whatever you prefer. I would either do this cluster right here, right, which is my daily VWAP, or my previous daily VWAP, which gives you a better RR. You want to put your stop loss under Monday low, right? Because you don't want to see, you don't want to get back under this right here, right? Right? You have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and now we're going back up. and then you target your weekly open at 60 cents, which is also going to take care of all these ugly things right here. And then, actually, truth be told, I'm going to probably target right here. This is more logical for me. The 60-cent mark, right? More logical for me. But let's see what happens. Big opportunity will come if we do happen to roll over. Kava, I'm sitting in Kava longs. This is beautiful. I don't even have to talk about that. It looks fine. At high time frame, though, it looks like we are potentially. Look at that. Look, hold on. Let me just show you guys something. Look at this wick that was put in, bro. Look at this wick. Look at this wick. And you're telling me that. Look, every single candle, hot time frame candle is being closed above 4.5. Unless we lose 4.5, this thing is bullish as fuck, and we'll continue going higher and higher and higher and higher. So if you look at it from a higher time frame, that's your support, and that's your resistance, and your next target is 5.74. Let me see. Cool. Okay. Now you guys know what I'm doing. Kava. Zill, same story. It looks a little. Zill and Kava are doing the same shit. But it looks a little, worrisome because it keeps going lower on lower time frame. But if you zoom out on the 12-hour, it's fine for the time being. When you start getting 12-hour candle closes under these wicks, then there's a problem. Algo too. Algo's a little worrisome because it keeps going lower, but it's the same concept. Algo, Zill, Kava all look the same to me. I'm in Link as well. These candles on Link look like they're being forced. I don't know. This is the weirdest candle combination I've seen in my life. It looks like someone is doing it on purpose, pretty much. I don't know for what reason, but someone's trying to suppress the price for their benefit. So yeah, be careful. Now, if we do happen to get around the top and come back down, like significantly down, then you want to target this area over here to take out this low over here, and just basically do this, right? If this happens to be around the top, giving you both scenarios so you guys can know what's going on for the most part. That's pretty much it, guys. Ooh, we just ran the highs, huh? Didn't we? It's not ideal, man. Ooh, we just ran the highs. Ooh, we just ran the highs. Oh, that looks so bad. It's alright. I'm not worried yet. Not worried yet. Yeah, not worried yet. I will be worried soon if this thing doesn't get above. Excuse me. Oh, if that doesn't get above the black line, I'll tell you that much. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? So high time frame candles look like they look alright. Meh. Once we fill this gap, I'm probably gonna go into cash and get out of this market. Be careful with altcoins, guys, because if BTC makes a massive move up, altcoins will fucking take a shit. Be very careful with that. I don't think I want to talk to you about anything else. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry that I made it long. I did a full-blown analysis on where we could potentially go. Make sure you add your trend lines like I told you. Right? These trend lines on your chart. So if we do happen to start breaking trend lines, you know where you could potentially buy some BTCs. Right? There's multiple trend, but this is the most important one. This one from down here. The dark green one is the most important trend line. You do not want to lose that, otherwise it kills the macro trend. That's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us in the Discord. Guys, we have a free Discord section where you can come and ask questions all you want. Feel free to join the Discord. You could test all the indicators out for a week to see if they fit your model. If they do, you could hop on board. They help. They're not here to hurt you. They're here to give you a visual of where price could possibly bounce or get rejected. I mean, yeah, price action is beautiful, but what's better than getting a visual of where price could potentially go, right? So yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. Look where Algo's look where Algo bounced off the 4-hour TMA band, a 6-hour TMA band. Sorry about that. So hold on. Yeah, all right. Recap. Micro-wise, I expect a decent pullback on BTC. Hopefully by, I think, Asia time or by New Year close. Macro-wise, I want further upside. LTC target is roughly about 280 to 350, depending on how quick we can get there. I can't see LTC going under 170, 160 ever again, unless we get some kind of BTC top. If we do, maybe 130s, 140s, but under 130s, very unlikely. Ethereum, 1500 is probably the absolute max bottom we're going to see on Ethereum if we even happen to break 1600s, because it's going to be very hard to get under 1600s to begin with, right? And for BTC, I can't see us going back under the old range, which is going to be the Elon range. Can't see it. These lows should hold for quite some time, 28 to 29K range, right? That's pretty much my thoughts. This is not a short market, guys. Buy the dips, and you will be rewarded. Any questions, feel free to DM me. I'm here to help anybody out. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. Cheers.